Hey guys, Paddington79 here. Gonna bring to you guys today a little quick test for some pruning blades. My dad wants to try out a reciprocating saw for pruning blades for fallen trees that he has on his property. So I went ahead and bought several different models of blade, mostly Diablos, in one exchange of blades. So this is part of a recycling program. So basically these blades are made of recycled carbon steel, and when you purchase one, the subsequent one, when you bring this one back, they give you a credit for the next blade. So every subsequent blade are going to be cheaper. So I think that's a nice touch, but let's see how it performs. We also have a Diablo pruning blade. So this one is kind of like a wood saw or something, a bandsaw that you have, a manual bandsaw that you're going back and forth. So similar style of teeth. So bi-directional, so you could cut from forward and backward. And we also have a 12-inch Diablo Demon. This is demo, but it's a pruning blade. So this is 3 TPI. The other one, the exchange blade, is also 3 TPI. So 3 teeth per inch, per something something. And this one is 5 TPI. So if I can, here you go, 5 TPI. So yeah, guys, and I'm also gonna use a 12 TPI demo nail embedded blade. So this is a Diablo also Demon demo blade. So I'm gonna be using that as just a little base and to see how it perform against these specialty pruning blades. So if you're in a pinch, can you just take a demo wood blade and it will do the job? So I have a couple of pieces of wood here that I'm gonna show you guys that I'm gonna be testing it on. So different size. So let's go ahead and let's take the first look at these piece of woods. So I have different size of woods that I'm gonna be testing on. So the 12 inch is mostly gonna be for that bigger part, because that bigger one here is about 7 inch and a half. So 7.5 inch. This one is gonna be, let me go on the other side here. You guys are gonna be seeing good. So all right, so this one is about 2.5 inch, and this one is about 4.5 inch. So yeah, 2.5 inch for this one. So yeah, guys, so different size to test it out. So all right, guys, so let me start with the demo blade. All right, I'm gonna switch blade every time. So one thing I forgot to mention is that the price, guys, the price of these blades vary a little bit, so, and greatly for the last one. So let me start with the cheapest. The cheapest, incidentally, is the pruning blade. So the Diablo pruning blade, which is $7 for 9 inch, so $6.98 or something. The least expensive after that is the exchange blade, 12-inch 3 TPI. That's like $7 or $8, $7.50 or $8. And the most expensive is the Diablo Demon pruning blade, which is doesn't come in a packaging, nothing, and this thing is like 17 bucks. Oh yeah, so this is the most expensive. Hopefully it'll perform well. So all right, guys, let's go and see how the regular demolition blade, which has been used a little bit, perform on cutting a 2.5 inch piece of wood. All right. All right, let me do that again. This thing vibrates way too much. All right. So yeah, guys, it doesn't seem to be performing all that great, but let's see if I change blades, if it's gonna go a little bit better. So I have the 9-inch pruning blade now. So you guys can see that good. Yeah, the pruning blade with the special teeth design. So let's try this one, and let's see how much it cuts versus the other one. Yeah, not all that impressed. This is pretty hard wood, guys, but not super impressed. I mean, I know this thing is shaking a little bit, and it's just like, it's for me to hold it in place and just saw at the same time. I want to give you guys the best angle, so. Alright, so that's about it for this one. So let me switch to the next one. So this is the pruning blade from Diablo. So you can see the coating on it is already starting to go. So yeah, so this thing is 5 TPI. So let's go to 3 TPI, guys. Alright guys, so this is the 12-inch 3 TPI exchange blade. Let's test this one. A little bit faster, a little bit better, but still, damn, I think my blades just got like heated up or something. So you could see that blade flex on there. That was painful. All right, guys, the baddest of the bad. So this is the Diablo 12-inch. So this is the big boy. So let's see for that one how well it does compared to the other one. So let me just start off like this. All right, this is coming off. Those works, they don't have a lot of, let me hold it off. Oh dude, this thing cuts like, it cuts way faster. All right, way faster on this one. All right, let me switch pieces of wood. All right, let's go with the Diablo since we have it. All right, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, Diablo guys, they make good products, so Diablo is pretty good. So let's switch it up for the exchange blade. Exchange blade. I'm not gonna cut my table now. Nope. All right, exchange blade. And not too bad for the exchange blade. The coating is coming out fast, and the blade, the carbon steel, seems to be heating up a lot faster than the other one. So let me just measure that diameter just to show you guys. Yeah, you can see on there, I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but there's a lot of coating coming off from the exchange blade. So a lot of green there. Yep, you guys can see that. So yeah, so that coating is pretty cheap on the exchange blade. And let's see, this is 4-inch in diameter, so one more cut with the pruning blade from Diablo. Guys, on the Diablo, the pruning blade, you can see that the blades are like bluish color. Hopefully you guys can see that on camera, but they get a bluish color on them. So these things have been heat treated. So the tip of the blade has been heat treated, so they're a little bit stronger, so a little better for longevity. So let me cut this one real quick and let's see if it cuts it. Alright, we finally made it through. So not the fastest because of the 5 TPI and the blade design. But guys, I gotta say this thing is a lot more stable. Maybe because it's the 9-inch, but I don't think so. This thing is a lot more stable when it comes to cutting through material. You guys saw that. It wasn't bouncing around, it wasn't flipping around. So, alright guys, so back on the nail and wood blade. So let's just see for comparison. So I think this is 9-inch, around 9-inch blade. So it should be well enough to cut through this. Get the cat out of the way. All right, so let's try with this one, guys, real quick, and let's see how this one works. So I'm gonna put my hand on it, of course, to just stabilize it. Guys, not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that demo blade is almost faster than the other one. Of course, I got a hole in here, so it just kind of took some of the material off. So let me switch it around on either side. It should be a little bit easier if I just switch it and give me a fresh piece. So otherwise, it'll be pretty even. But I think that demo blade is almost as good as the regular pruning blade. So let me just get a fresh piece over here and let's see on this one, on this side. Yeah, guys, that regular demo blade, which is 12 TPI, I mean, it does a good job, and it's pretty quick too. Damn. All right, let me go back and put the big Diablo 12-inch 3 TPI Diablo blade just for fun. All right, last test for this one. So let's go back and try to cut a good piece here. Alright guys, so it might be a little bit faster than the 12 TPI blade, but guys, that nail embedded wood blade, that demo blade from Diablo, yeah, it's performing pretty good, guys. So this thing has carbide teeth and like the other one, but the 3 TPI, I feel like it's bouncing a little too much and it's a little bit more uncomfortable versus the 12 or even something like a 5, or depending if you have a little bit higher. So that one is supposed to chew faster, and it does a little bit for the 3 TPI, but I feel like the demo blade with the 12 TPI is almost the second best performer here. So even ahead than the exchange blade. I don't think the exchange blade has carbide teeth or that it is heat treated on the tip of the blade. So yeah, for small pruning job, it's not bad, but something bigger than 4 inches, I would say go with a chainsaw, because that's going to be so much quicker with a chainsaw, guys. So just for fun, do we try to do that big piece of wood? I know you guys want to see that. Probably that log that is a small log that is not bad for a chainsaw, but for something like a Sawzall, which is 7.5 inch, I don't know, guys, that might take forever, but you know what, let's try it. Let's go. Let's just have a little bit of fun here, and I'm kind of curious too. So let me put that in my little vise here. So all right, in there. Let me just put it back a little bit like that. So it's not going to be able to squeeze good, so I'm just going to put it so it doesn't move back and forth. And let's try it with the demon blade first. Dude, this is barely like, this is barely the size of the blade. So finally made it through with a bug in my eyes too. So, woo, that was painful. So yeah, guys, I think like a 10-inch mini chainsaw would do a better job at slicing through that than just a pruning blade, because like I said, guys, this is pruning. This is not going on smaller pieces in a tree or something. It's fine, but for bigger pieces, although that blade and the coating is holding super good, really, I mean, yeah, guys, Diablo is quality, of course. So now let's try for the exchange blade, and that'll be it for this video, because frankly, I don't want to be here all night just trying to cut like a 7.5 piece of piece of wood, piece of log to just do some testing on this. And besides, my batteries, how much percentage I got left on my battery here? I got 3 bars, so I was full and just off the charger, fresh off the charger. Still got 3 bars, so should have plenty of juice. So let me just eject this blade. All right, so the exchange blade. All right, last test, guys. Let's see how well it does for this one. I'm gonna have to clean this up afterwards. All right, let's do a little cut here. Whew, that was painful. All right, guys, definitely on the exchange blade, the most vibration that you can get. And I don't know if I'm starting to wear out the teeth or something, but damn, the vibration on your hands on this is just crazy. I mean, yeah, guys. So if I got to sum it up, and which one is the best pruning blade you can get? Guys, if you get a demo blade that's like the just a demolition blade with a nail blade, that's 3 TPI, maybe 8 TPI or something, or I mean 13 TPI, or I mean this thing sells 6 and 12 TPI. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I got sun here and I can't see for schnucks. All right, so let me see. Yep, there you go. So you guys can see there, it says 6 and 12 TPI. So anyways, this thing is performing pretty good. I mean, for what you need to cut it, this thing is performing pretty good. I think though the best performer is the demo pruning blade at 3 TPI and 17 bucks. I mean, this thing just chews through woods. A little unstable though, a little bit more hard to be able to manipulate, and just more vibration. So if they make a 5 or 6 or some different types of TPI blades on there, that would be great. But with that same style of teeth though, those teeth are like super aggressive. Let's compare the teeth on these versus the other ones. So let's see the pruning blade, the type of teeth, the different types of teeth. So you guys can see that. All right, let me just get some shadow so you guys can see. Let me try to match them up. So yeah, guys, I don't know if you seeing in there, but the teeth are pretty. I think they're slightly bigger on the on this Diablo, that $17 Diablo blade. So yeah, guys, this thing is, and all these blades have been purchased at the Home Depot or something like Reno Depot in Canada. So Yeah, you can find these, especially the Diablo, pretty much everywhere. And let's look at the difference with the exchanger blade. Let me hold that towards the tip because this one's gonna be hot. Just came off the, all right, so as you guys can see here, the teeth on this is just dwarfing the tooths on the, I mean, the Diablo has almost double the size of tooth than the exchanger blade. I mean, it's not even fun. Like you got a couple of millimeters more on every tooth there, so you're able to dig in more and just go a little bit more. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me cutting and just taking the time and making a mess that I'm gonna have to clean up after. So several pucks there, maybe something for gonna make myself a coaster out of this or something. Who knows? For outdoors. Yeah. All right, guys. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.